Hello and welcome to Vintage Jewelry Haul number 15. This might be the best haul yet, you guys. Stay tuned. I have some Holy Grail items to show you. I am so excited about these. Earlier this summer, my aunt stopped at a yard sale and picked up a whole bunch of stuff for me. Greatly appreciated. Some of it's really, really pretty. Such as this one. Super sparkly. It's not marked, but it reminds me of the West Germany style of jewelry. Needs a little bit of cleaning up. Also got these plastic screwback earrings. I actually have a necklace that kind of matches these. So they're made to look kind of like rubies. You know how sapphires have that star in the middle? It's kind of the same concept with these. It's carved out. If I were smart, I would have taken that necklace out to show you that it kind of matches these. But I don't feel like digging through my giant box of jewelry to find it at the moment. Here's this little turtle guy. I actually thought the stones on this, I thought they were brown, but here under the light, they're actually purple. And these stones are missing, but I have plenty of stones that I can put in there. Any color I want even, which is fun. I can customize it how I like it. These cloisonne earrings, this one's missing the hook, but I have hooks, so I can fix that really quickly. I really like the texture that's underneath the blue enamel on the background. It gives it a little extra interest in it. It's not just a flat color. This is marked Monet. I think these are glass. I don't know a whole lot about pearls, but I think they're either glass pearls or real pearls. And I'm pretty sure this is real malachite, which is epic because it's one of my favorite stones, and I don't own anything that's malachite. Looks genuine to me. It feels genuine. Sometimes they make it out of glass though, and it looks very similar to the real thing, so it's kind of hard to tell. Then this necklace is broken. It needs a new clasp, but it's the guilloche style, painted roses inside of the glass, and I think they're painted on a piece of mother of pearl. Just by the way it shines, it looks like mother of pearl to me. Then I'm gonna assume that these are rose quartz. They are pinkish. We did end up going to Goodwill, and I got this Avon necklace. It's not super vintage, if it's vintage at all. I'm not really sure, but I just like the style of this. And I don't think this was included in my last haul video, but I also got this Avon piece. I paid over $3 for this. It's very common. It's not rare whatsoever. It's just a piece that I like, and I keep seeing it on eBay everywhere, so I thought I would grab it if I ever found one. I went to a church sale, and I got these, which are just kind of boring studs. Nothing fancy. Probably not even vintage. The reason I have that is because they were tucked in a bag with these earrings. And these are that lucite clip-on earrings with little tiny candles inside, and the candles even have a teeny tiny little flame. The detail is just so cute. I love the lucite style jewelry. You'll see more of it later in this video. And also from that same church sale, I got this necklace. This little swan necklace. It's got multi-chains. Something about white enamel. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. And this is the original box to it. Here's all the information. It's a numbered piece. It's got a number on it, and it's made in the USA. I didn't do a whole lot of research on it. I don't think it's like rare or anything. I just like it. Then there was an estate sale that I went to. I found this giant thing. And I have done so much research on him, and he confuses me so much. It is marked on the back. It is Raza. But as you can see, it's not a pendant. And all the ones that I see online are pendants, and they have these two loops on top that the chain goes through. This to me looks like a bolo tie contraption, but I can't find any bolo ties that look like this on the internet. I found plenty of the pendants that look like this from this maker, and they are listed anywhere between $50 to like $400, which I don't understand because it's just costume jewelry. It's resin and just regular metal. It's not even precious metal. So I don't even know how I would value this because it's a bolo tie, I'm assuming. And it's like the price range that's available is all over the place. Here, this was in a 25-cent box. I bought this thing for 25 cents. Look how big it is. It is like the size of the palm of my hand. It's huge. And I only paid 25 cents for it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's not like a necklace I can wear, but I had to have it. You know, sometimes pieces of jewelry just speak to you and they're like, hey, you need to buy me. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I do. And then you end up coming home with a giant lion head. But at the same sale, the next weekend, I did end up buying this cloisonne bracelet. And it's very cute. They had another one, which was blue colored. And I liked that one a lot, but it was broken. So I didn't want to buy a broken bracelet. It is hinged. This is the hinge. This is the clasp, and you just pull it apart. Pretty fancy. I like wearing it. It is a little too big for me though, as most bracelets are. But the colors are really pretty. And I paid $4 for this. I mean, $4 isn't that bad, right? I'm trying to convince myself that $4 is not that bad. This video, you guys, is going to be all over the place. I have been filming this for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I keep going to more sales. I keep forgetting to include certain pieces. I keep buying more stuff and I just keep adding more and more to this video. I'm still not done yet. I bought this a long time ago at a sale and it's Avon and I just love it so much. Unfortunately, the condition is not great. You can see the crack there in the pink. Like pretty much all of them are cracked like that. So I don't want to wear it in case it decides to fall apart on me. So I will be on the lookout for a better set of this in the future. I just love the colors. It's very 90s pastel. I have this really freaking adorable and cute strawberry bar pin. I can't find any information about it online. It's not marked anywhere. It doesn't look terribly old, but also I can't find another piece like it, so I have no idea how to date it. And next up is this freaking cute, adorable mother of pearl Liz Claiborne peace dove. I think that's what they call it, a peace dove. I love this. I think I only paid 50 cents for it. You can see the LC marking there. Not to be confused with Lauren Conrad, which is a more modern brand of jewelry that you can find at Kohl's. But this is actually Liz Claiborne. Very easy to get those two jewelry companies confused. And then just today, I went to a church sale and I'm going again tomorrow afternoon. So I'm sure I'm going to be adding even more to this video. But I keep seeing these bracelets in like antique stores and stuff, and I never buy them, but I love them. They're just so 90s Y2K vintage style, and I want to find more in different colors. I'm absolutely going to buy more if I come across them. This is an Avon pin. It's really tiny, but you can change the color of it. It comes with this little pink one. I'm sure there was a third color, maybe even more, but this is all that I found at the church sale. This one looks like Avon, but it is not marked anywhere. But it just screams Avon to me, right? Not in the best condition. It's a little scratched up, but it's just a little picture locket pin. Now, when I go shopping, like at church sales and antique stores, I am not looking for gold and silver jewelry. I know a lot of scrap metal people will go to these events, these church sales, just to look for that kind of stuff. And I'm never on the lookout for it. I just like buying what I like. But I scored some serious silver, sterling silver jewelry. So first off, we have this pin. Very basic, but it is sterling. Very thin, but it is still sterling. And it comes with matching screwback earrings. And the next one I have is an Otis sterling silver pin. It's really cute. I only found one of them online, and it was listed for $85. Not something I would typically grab, but I saw the sterling mark on the back, so I'm like, yeah, I should probably pick that up. Okay. So I got this necklace. This is double-sided. I have no idea what this material is, but this is sterling silver. The chain does not look like it goes with this necklace, but it is also sterling silver. And I don't even know what the depiction is. It's a lady of some sort. I don't know what culture. I don't know maybe if it's mythical or like a Greek goddess or something. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I don't even know how to research something like this, but it also comes with clip-on earrings that look like this. They look very old to me. There's the sterling mark. Very interesting. Again, not something that I would typically go for at a church sale, but just wanted to add these into the video. So this grouping right here, sorry I'm not using my tripod, you guys. I'm too lazy for that. But this grouping, I only paid like $5 for all of this. That is pretty epic. So, lots of sterling silver, some Avon, some cute bracelets, $5. That's a really good score. On the second day of the church sale, I managed to get this Avon pin, something I've been on the lookout for. These are pictures from eBay for it. And then this next grouping of jewelry I got at an antique store that is closing. And at first they had everything 30% off store-wide, and I wanted to wait. And so when it was 40% off, I went in and spent way too much money. Altogether, I paid $150, and I regret so much of that. Like, there's so many things here that I did not have to buy. So first up, disappointment number one, I have this. It's not a sweater clip. I know it looks like it is, but it's not. This is a pin set. And this actually broke. Like, as soon as I got it home, the pin guard right here came off of it. So that's disappointing. It's still functional though. And this was originally $8. And she marked it down to $6 for me and said that the lady who owned the booth that had this jewelry in it didn't like discounting her stuff. And if that's the case, then she should have just taken her stuff out of the store, since the whole store was discounted. But I still got a pretty good deal on it. That's a lie. I overpaid for this. I definitely overpaid for this. I would pay like 50 cents at a yard sale for something like this, to be honest. It's very thin, cheap metal. It's not that fancy. I have regrets, you guys. I have a lot of regrets about a lot of this stuff. And from that same jewelry person, these look like earrings, but they are not. They are just pins. Matching pins. And they're purple, which is why I got them, because I can't resist the purple. And they're just tiny little purple beads with enamel, and the enamel is kind of chipping off, but they're pretty and they're cute, and I've never seen them before. I don't remember how much I paid for these. I have my receipt here, but it's hard to read, and I'm not sure which one is which. Okay, these were originally $9, and I got them for $6. So, $6 for these two pins, $3 each. Yeah, totally overpaid for them. Totally should not have bought these either. I really wish I was paying attention to the prices that she was telling me while we were going through all of this stuff. So I thought this was Damascene, but when I got it home, I'm like, I don't think it is. Just the prong set is not right. I think it's made to look like it's Damascene. And good grief, did I overpay for this. It's not even marked with a maker or anything. Honestly, doesn't even look that old. So the original price of this was $15. This teeny tiny pin. Tiny pin, $15. And I ended up paying $10 for it, which is still way too much. Way, way too much. I mean, I do like turtles just as much as I like owls. Like, I love the little critter jewelry, but good grief, this is like worth a quarter probably. And on the same theme of turtle, I got this mother of pearl disc turtle. He is so cute. But he was also 15 and I paid 10 for him. And I honestly should have paid like $5 for this at the most. I like his little green eyes though, they're very cute. And I just love the mother of pearl disc style jewelry. I own quite a bit of pieces like this. It's just a style that I'm really into. Still not worth no $10 though. I got this, and believe it or not, this is actually Sarah Coventry. I know it doesn't look like Sarah Coventry, but it is. It's like very spring colored, purple and pink. I don't typically see that from Sarah Coventry. Man, do I own a lot of Sarah Coventry jewelry though. And the original price was $12.50 on this one, and I paid $7.50 for it. Not bad. Not a bad price. I don't regret this one. It's very pretty, and I love the colors. I got this owl necklace here. Very vintage, very 70s, maybe even 60s. I have a thing for owl jewelry, and this one, I've been eyeballing it for a while. I've gone into this antique store multiple times, and I was just really excited to see. They had multiple ones, but they looked like reproductions. They didn't look actually vintage. And this one, as long as it's original to this chain, is vintage because it's got the hook clasp. The original price was $15 on him, and I paid $9, which under $10 isn't bad at all. This one is my biggest regret. Absolutely regret it. It's that lucite again. I just love the lucite jewelry, you know. The clear acrylic type plastic. I just really like it. And this, the original price of this, I should have put it back in the case as soon as he told me. I should have been like, nope, that's a big no. But I bought it anyways. The original price of this was $35. What was I thinking? $35 for a plastic pin that's not even old and is in bad condition. I paid $21 for this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I'm like not spending money anymore. So I'm like done buying jewelry for the rest of the year, I think, because I just made really bad decisions in this antique store and I don't want to keep doing that. Oh my goodness, I paid $21 for this thing. So that was my biggest regret. However, I found two Holy Grail items that I have been looking for, and I am like speechless about this. I still can't believe that I found these. So my very first vintage jewelry collection came from an auction, an estate auction, and I ended up buying just a box of jewelry and I didn't even look at it before buying it. And the best thing in there were these earrings. I know I've shown you these before. I've mentioned these before. I talk about them a lot because they're just the prettiest things I've ever seen in my life. They're not marked. I have no idea who made them, but I've always been on the lookout for matching pieces to these because you can't make something this pretty without having matching pieces to it. So I was scouring the internet for years and years. I've had these for over 10 years. I've had these for a long time. And I always go to eBay and Google and I try to find them and I can never find anything like them until now. As I was buying those two turtle brooches, you know, these guys, I noticed this guy, which is the matching pendant to these earrings. And not only is this a pendant, it's also a pin. It's a pin pendant. And it matches. They go together. These belong together. I'm speechless. I can't believe I found these. I cannot believe I found it. How much did I even pay for this? I don't even know how much I paid for this. I think it was $10.50. I think it was originally $17.50 and I paid $10.50 for it. I would have paid $50 for this, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I found it. Now, of course, as soon as I found it, I got on eBay. I haven't looked it up in a long time, and there was one on eBay, but it was more expensive than what I paid for it. It was like $40, I think. So these are going in a special box. Some of my favorite pieces I put in jewelry boxes just to keep them, you know, safe and keep the rhinestones from falling out. But man, I cannot believe I found it. It is probably top 3 of my holy grails that I've been looking for. Still speechless. And the final item, or items I guess, in this video is another holy grail item. And I saw it in the case at this antique store before the sale, before I knew they were closing, and my jaw dropped because I never thought in my life I would see it in real life. And unfortunately, this is a consignment piece, and several of these pieces are consignment pieces, and she said that she can't discount them the 40%, so she only discounted them 30%, which is very disappointing and very upsetting because the sign said 40% off store-wide. It said nothing about consignment. But I bought it anyways, even though I pretty much paid retail for them. And they're very sparkly and bright, so I'm going to put this down so it's easier to see. And this is a Sarah Coventry set, and it is Blue Lagoon with the earrings. Is that not the prettiest, most luxurious, high-class looking set of jewelry you've ever seen in your life? The original price of this was $75. Which is way too expensive. There's plenty of these available on eBay. With the discount, I paid $45 for them, which is still a little high for it, but overall it's still a good deal. I never dreamed I would ever own something this beautiful. And this was actually designed by Juliana D&E, which is very collectible, very high-end jewelry. This set is very similar to the Juliana style of jewelry, but I don't think that that's who made this. And their jewelry is not signed, so even if this was actually from that company, you want to know because they never signed their stuff. It's kind of a guessing game. But some people think this is Juliana. I don't think it is, but this was designed by that company.